Hey guys, this is Mel of RTC1. I'm going to be working my way through the Temple Sanctum, maybe a little bit beyond that. I'm in Chapter 2 of Mobius Final Fantasy, just working my way through like I do. This is for the English global release, of course, so not as ahead of some of those Japanese players that are like in Chapter onward 5, 6, however far it is now. Pretty awesome. I better put on auto battle so it can go much faster. Yeah. Can't wait for more of the storyline to release, though. I mean, I haven't finished Chapter 2 yet, so I'm still on my way there. I don't know what the story is or what it consists of, so everything from here on out is still a surprise to me. So I love how it's going so far, and the characters are a little bit fleshed out, and don't know quite too much about Garland at the moment. Obviously, Garland is an enemy in other previous Final Fantasy games, but I'm saying, like, he just kind of seems like an oddball out right now. He obviously is a bad guy, but he might have some more to him, something that's deeper unknown. And Vox is just the voice. Echo is a brat. And Mog is Mog's Mog. Mog or Moogles. That's how they are. They're always that way. And your character seems to be nonchalant about everything, which is, I think I mentioned in a previous video, probably one of the most nonchalant, very whatever kind of characters, probably as close to Squall from Final Fantasy VIII as you can get without being boring loner. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Squall, and I love Final Fantasy VIII. Great game, fantastic game. But his whole character and how it's supposed to be is he's a loner. Even though he has friends, he's like the one who kind of sticks to himself. If you watch through the game, when they visit him as a child, he's kind of the one that like is always crying out for sis and kind of just being like to himself all the time. That's his character. That's his character development. Very nonchalant, very all by himself sort of person. Your character's like that, only to another degree, where he's just like, whatever, yeah, whatever, I'm the warrior of light, sure, whatever. Whereas Squall actually cares about someone, or a couple people, in fact, and ends up his caring and love is so strong for Renoa, and Renoa's for him, that, obviously makes it so that the game is just this really intense bond of emotion at the end of the game. But I won't spoil it in case you haven't played it or beat the game. But yeah, the love story is fantastic. No love going on here between Warrior of Light Blank and Echo, or anybody for that matter. I don't know if there's going to be anything like that in the game. It would seem kind of ridiculous. And the upcoming Final Fantasy 15, I don't know if there's going to be any love story at all, except for the bromance going on between the main character and his friends. So I don't quite know. There, Lightning, there was no real love story. I mean, her and Snow had this kind of like rivalry love going on, but nothing like anything more than that. Like she was like, the whole thing about her was she was an independent woman, right? She was like I can do things on my own, and I can save my sister, and I'm all that in a bag of chips. Lightning is. She's a really cool person. I like her character. But yeah, very, very few Final Fantasy games where the love story is really fleshed out. Final Fantasy VIII being one of them. 7's another good one where Cloud, and with 7, it's kind of like he tries to pick and choose his relationships, right? You get to choose for the character. Even going on a date with Barrett is one of the options. I mean, obviously you're not in love with Barrett because he's your best friend, but I mean, instead of picking, like Peeper, or what was her name? The girl from Final Fantasy 7. Yeah. I'm trying to remember the name right now. Come on. Come on, come to me. Tifa. Eris. Yes, of course. Okay, so that was terrible. I was like dead blank in my mind right now. I'm so tired right now. I haven't slept yet today, and I've worked in a little while, like in a few hours, and I worked the overnight shift, and I haven't slept since like the wee hours in the morning. And went to the beach today and stuff, so my mind's kind of all over the place right now. I'm kind of like, oh, get to bed, but I'm just playing a little bit more before I do. Fighting a giant scorpion in this temple place. The other scorpions were nothing compared to this guy. This guy is intense. Oh, come on. Stop doing so much damage to me. Anyways, where was I at? Oh, Final Fantasy and Love Stories. Yeah, I mean, I like it when they have them in there, and I really like when they're fleshed out. You know, so that's that. Let's see. This reward was not too great, but oh, there we go. Oh, well, it's only a 2-star card, but oh, better than that. Was there anything else to hear? Another level to it? Probably not. Ooh, got the key of Metis. 3 down, 1 to go, Kupo. Cool. Oh, and that opened up right there. Oasis of Storms. Okay. I'm sure that path leads up to where I'm supposed to go next. Until then, let's just take out this Windswept Falls place and Rumination Road before I move on in the story. If you're still sticking around for this, you can, watch it and enjoy my continuous conversation. I mean, I'm not the best speaker. I am nobody that can go up and just dish out this amazing, speech off the top of my head. If I have to do any kind of, speech or talk or, discussion or anything in front of people, I have to, really flesh it out, right? I feel like, okay, let's figure out what I'm gonna say. Right now, I'm just rambling. I don't know if I'm a good rambler. I mean, I talk to my wife, she listens to me. My friends listen to me. That's my friends and my wife. If I was to meet a stranger, do they really enjoy talking to me? Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm a really, what do you call it? Extrovert. Very extroverted person, so I'll talk to anybody. And I'll try to have a conversation. But, whether that conversation goes good or bad, it's whatever, right? I'm very, got a laid-back personality, too. I mean, very talkative, but if you're, whatever about me, it's just okay, whatever. I'll move on to the next person that wants to have a good conversation. I don't get offended. But, yeah, if somebody wants to tell me off or tell me something, I will get mad, and I will stand up for myself, because I'm not a pushover. Yeah, I notice a lot, I get a lot of awesome, amazing comments from people on my YouTube, telling me things that they liked, or things that, they want me to share or improve upon, and it's yeah, I can do that. I can go check that out. I can study a little bit. But when somebody's just talking me down, oh, you're an idiot, bunch of crap thing, it's you're an idiot, bunch of crap thing. But yeah, I otherwise I'm pretty chill with people. They can tell me, oh, you got that part wrong. It's oh, okay, cool. Would you mind sharing what the right answer is? But, if they're just no, you get it wrong, get your video off here, it's no, that's not what I'm doing. I try to learn, and I try to share the best I can with the knowledge I have. And then you can, in turn, share what knowledge you have, and we learn together, right? We both are edified. We both grow. But if you're just get your video off here, I don't want anything to do with it, it's this isn't your channel, this is my channel. You can get off of it. You don't have to be here. You don't have to watch it. You don't have to comment, you know. I like that stuff when you do like it or you do comment, yeah, but it's like you don't have to. I'm not forcing you to be here. This is my Let's Play. This is my video, you know. I really respect there's a YouTuber, Proto Mario. Really respect that guy. I mean, he doesn't know who I am, or what I have to say, or what I have to share. Um, but I watch his videos, and he tells it like it is, and he gets a lot of crap, and he makes fun of that crap too. That but proto, like that whole thing that he does. I love that because he's making fun of those people, and those people need to be made fun of because they are so terrible. These trolls, these internet trolls, are the worst. Like hands down, they are the scum of the earth. worse than I would say some of the worst people out there. Internet trolls really make the world hard to live in. But I still just move past it. Yeah, but Proto Mario talks about those guys, makes fun of them, and I think it's totally hilarious. Other than that, I just, do my own thing and try to ignore them. If they try to get on my nerves, or they try to push past that, it's just like, you know what? I don't need your stuff on my channel. I don't need you here, and I just remove them. I just remove their comments because it's like one out of every like 50 or 100 people is gonna be a troll, be a hateful person. But yeah, I don't need that. So you don't need to be here. Anyways, I hope you like that. Please like and subscribe. This has been Malvar TC1 speaking my mind, and hope you enjoyed it. And I don't know how you feel about internet trolls, but you can leave a comment below about how you feel about them, and it's totally up to you. Signing off. Thanks. Bye.